We are live here with you at the Wolfpack Den. I'm Mark McNulty here with Nate Franchella as a part of our Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast. And the Pack is out tonight to watch their Wolfpack take on the Dallas Mountaineers. As inside, no. Rebound goes to Shovlin here early. Nate,
I'm expecting a high-intensity game.
And Januzzi, an early three ball. David Januzzi gets the scoring started for the Pack.
Yeah, the crowd went nuts there. You can already tell what type of game this is going to be.
You got Yariel Arguida back in the starting lineup tonight for the Wolfpack. As Januzzi trying to come up with a steal, couldn't do it. This is Barre, inside left hand, no. Rebound goes to Shovlin, his second.
It looks like the Wilkes Bears going to be playing the tight man defense like they did against Pittston.
Januzzi went for the heat check there. Can't get it to go down. Rebound goes to Dallas. Inside, puts it up, and in. Pat Flanagan.
Very impressive finish there.
We have a whistle and looking like a foul on the Mountaineers based off the player reactions there. 3-2 in favor of the Pack. And Nate, we saw Dave Januzzi come out early triple, and then he tried it again on the heat check. Expecting to see a lot of him this game.
Yeah, he's been so hot this season as of late, and let's see him continue this tonight.
In the meantime, here's Arguida inside. Rebound. Fought for, going to go to Dallas.
Yeah, unlucky there on the finish. Just couldn't get quite high enough.
And the Pack is electric tonight. Student section packed. We have the upstairs bleachers open to the public. We have a full gym. Pass inside. Nice find. And it's blocked by Shovlin. Cam Shovlin with the rejection. Keating loses the handle. It's going to be Wolfpack ball.
Yeah, that Dallas pass right there, that was a great pass, but an even better block by Shovlin.
Some good hustle from Shovlin. We've seen that a lot out of him this season. Really tough rebounder, tough defender, and you can't leave him open. He will score. Here's Arguida in the right corner. This is Shovlin over to Keating. He wanted the three, fakes it, takes it inside. Mike Keating, right hand, no. Rebound goes to Dallas. In transition, this is Tice Mason. Puts it up and in with the left hand. Tice Mason.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of those transitional buckets here I could see tonight.
Tice Mason, Athlete of the Week. Congratulations to him. Wolfpack going to hope to neutralize him here in this game. Here's Januzzi. Takes it inside. Mid-range, Jay. No good. Rebound goes to the Mountaineers. This is Joey Nacito. Flanagan puts it up. No. Rebound to Shovlin.
Yeah, this game is very fast-paced. You can see Januzzi trying to slow it down here.
Gives it over to his brother, Lucci. He has the defense of Tice Mason there. Here's Mike Keating. Back to David Januzzi. They want to get him going here. He takes it inside. Takes the right-hand lay. Puts it up and in. David Januzzi.
A nice little fake pass there to Shovlin and an even better finish.
Now here's Joey Nacito. That's Januzzi's 5th point of the ball game already. Inside, puts it up. No good. Rebound fought for, taken in by the Mountaineers. Back to the left corner. This is Nacito. Inside, stolen by Arguida. Now Wolfpack going to take the basketball back here. We have a couple of subs getting ready to check in. Arguida, free throw line, Jay, no. Rebound going to go to Pat Flanagan. Here's Barre. Inside. Dallas trying to slow the game down in their own right. We saw Dave Januzzi trying to slow it down. Barre, no. Rebound, another one to Cam Shovlin.
You know, here tonight, I can see Dallas is a pretty tall team. I just want to see how they can use that height here tonight.
Absolutely. You got Cam Shovlin so far dominating the boards. 3 ball from Luciano. No. Rebound fought for, goes to him. Back inside to Arguida. Going to kick it out. And Wolfpack going to reset here. Here is David Januzzi. His three-pointer. No, short. Gets his own miss. Januzzi, we have a whistle and a travel. Now checking in for the Wolfpack, we have Robert Fuentes and Orlando Williams coming in.
You know, for how tall the team the Mountaineers are, we're getting pretty good rebounds here tonight.
Absolutely. Wilkes-Barre area so far, I know it's early, but they've been dominating the glass. We'll see if that continues. As now here is Nacito, going to drive in on Orlando Williams. Loses the ball, and we have a foul.
Yeah, nice way to drive in and draw the contact there by Nacito.
Number 0 wins his first team
As now they're going to call it a shooting foul, so we have Nacito at the line to shoot some free throws. And that's one spot, Nate, where both teams have to be careful, but especially Wilkes-Barre area. They're playing a very good Dallas team. Got to be careful not to get into foul trouble.
Yeah, you don't want to get beat on fouls, especially in a game like this. You don't want to foul too much because you know how high intensity this game will be, so you have to really calm down yourself.
As Nacito sunk his first one to tie the game at 5. Nacito goes 2 for 2 from the line, 6-5 in favor of the Mountaineers. Now here's David Januzzi over to Orlando Williams. He likes his deep threes. Got to keep an eye on him. He's looking for it. Now here is Orlando. Back to Mike Keating. Here's Januzzi, right corner. Inside to Robert Fuentes. No. Rebound to Shovlin, and he puts it up and in. Cam Shovlin with another offensive rebound, and he gets his first 2 points of the evening.
Yeah, Shovlin's playing with some intensity here tonight.
Inside, here's Barre up against Shovlin. Back to Tice Mason. Dallas going to try and slow down. 7-6 in favor of the Pack. Inside, here is Mason. Puts it up. No, we have a foul. Coach Levan looking for a travel. Not going to get one. It's going to be a foul on the Pack.
Yeah, Mason there saw the height advantage he had on Williams and tried to drive to the basket there.
So ball will stay with Dallas. Like I said, Coach Levan wanted to travel there, didn't get it. As now we have the ball into Pat Flanagan. Up against Mike Keating. He's going to drive in. Flanagan back out to Barre. Taken in by Mason. Not sure that's who he was looking for, but it doesn't matter. Here is Nacito. Inside, puts it up. No, we have a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, the Mountaineers tonight are doing a really good job driving to the basket and getting those fouls.
We also have, looks like Zion McGee getting ready to check into the ball game. We have Nacito at the line again for some free throws. His first one, no good. Now in is Zion McGee in place of Orlando Williams, going to give him a little bit of a breather. It's now Nacito going to go to the line for his second. Puts it up, good. Tied at 7 now from the Den after the Nacito free throw. Dave Januzzi over here to Shovlin. He has a double team on him. Back to Fuentes. Passing around is the Wolfpack. Now here is Zion McGee. Keating has the look at the three. He's going to take it, and he's going to bury it. Mike Keating. Nice look there for Keating. Decides to take his three, and he sinks it. Makes that Dallas defense pay.
Yeah, the Wolfpack there is really just trying to pass around the perimeter and looking for the three, and Keating switched it.
Now here's Nacito inside, nice pass, puts it up, no. We have a foul on Cam Shovlin. That was Pat Flanagan with the attempt. He's gonna go to the line, shoot some free throws.
Yeah, Wilkes-Barre here with 4 fouls. They're gonna might have to calm themselves down a little.
Yeah, gotta be very careful. Like we said earlier, stay out of that foul trouble. We're only in the first quarter. We're seeing a couple of tough fouls by the Pack. As Flanagan's first is up and good, we have Luciano Januzzi coming into the game for Zion McGee. As now Flanagan going to go for his second. Puts it up. Good. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. 10-9 now in favor of the Pack. Here's Luciano Januzzi. Has a little bit of a double team on him. Gets it back to his brother David. Had a look at the three. Luciano doesn't take it. Gives it back out to Keating. Here's Shovlin. Back to Keating. Has a look. Puts it up. No, we have a whistle. Looks like it's going to be a foul on the Mountaineers. Or did they call it travel? No, he didn't get the shot. They called it travel on Keating. It's going to be Tice Mason to the rack. Puts it up, no. Rebound to David Januzzi. In transition, Wilkes-Barre area playing quick. Inside, Mike Keating puts it up, no. Rebound fought for, goes to the Mountaineers. Here's Nacito, they have the numbers. Mason puts it up and in and one. Tice Mason. What a sequence there here at the Den.
Yeah, it was really fast pace, and the Mountaineers did a good job finishing there.
As now Tice Mason going to go to the free throw line, try and complete his three-point play. Mason puts it up, good. Three-point play for Tice Mason, 12-10 now. Dallas takes the lead. Dallas bring a little bit of pressure there at about half court. They decide to get off a little bit. Here's Luciano Januzzi. Back out to Shovlin. Lucci takes it inside, looking for the mid-range J, couldn't get it. Took a tumble there, Januzzi. No, we have a whistle. It's gonna be a foul on the Mountaineers.
Yeah, Luciano Januzzi there. Looked like he had a rough fall. I'm surprised he was able to get up back into safety.
We have Achilles Fuentes getting ready to check into the ball game here. Now Dave Januzzi at the line, shoot his free throws. His first goes down. That's his 6th point of the ball game. Checking in for Shovlin is Achilles Fuentes. We also have Elijah Silla coming into the game in place of Robert Fuentes, it looks like. Unless it's Mike Keating, I lied. It's Mike Keating. As Januzzi gonna go for his 2nd free throw. It's up and it's good. Dave Januzzi ties the game at 12 apiece. As now this is Joey Nacito. Back out here is Flanagan. Flanagan takes it inside, no. Offensive rebound goes to Dallas, puts it up, no. And it's gonna be Dallas basketball. That was Pat Flanagan with some nice toughness there on the board. Has a bit of a taller matchup in Silla. Also had Dave Januzzi in there fighting for the board. Here's Nacito looking to check the ball in. And it's gonna be, looks like an offensive foul. It is, looks like a little bit of a push-off. It's going to be Wolfpack basketball.
Yeah, that's one thing Robert Fuentes is really good at. He always takes a charge. It's surprising to see at this age where some people may be scared, but he always does it so well.
And we have Keating coming right back into the ball game. And now here is Luciano Januzzi. Tied at 12 apiece, just under 45 seconds left to play. In the first quarter, that is. Here is Luciano Januzzi. Back to Keating. Had a 3 earlier. Didn't want to pull that one. And here's Mike Keating. Just under 30 seconds now for the Pack. Likely going to try and get the last shot off here to end the quarter. Here's David Januzzi. He's going to take it inside. Gets it back out. 17 seconds left. They trapped David Januzzi a little bit. He has the ball up against Tice Mason. Going to send Keating down to set the screen. Januzzi takes it. 9 seconds left now. Januzzi takes a shot. Couldn't get it. He was looking for a foul. Puts it up and in and one! David Januzzi! What a shot!
Yeah, that three-pointer looked like he was just trying to beat the buzzer, and he was able to get his own rebound. It was just a really crazy play there.
I think he was looking for a foul, Nate. He was looking to go to the free throw line. Instead, he gets his own miss, puts it up and in with the foul. Now David Januzzi at the line to try and complete that crazy three-point play. And it rims out. Offensive rebound goes to Robert Fuentes. He puts it up and in and beats the buzzer. 14-12 in favor of the Pack after 1. We're back at the Den after the first quarter, 16-12 in favor of the Wolfpack on 2 consecutive buzzer beaters, it seemed like, Logan. David Januzzi's three-point play, and then Robert Fuentes. Inside, shoveling with the miss. Rebound goes to Chris Flanagan.
That energy at the end of the second quarter was ecstatic. The crowd loved it. I loved it. I'm happy to be here with you, Mark, for your last quarter of basketball together.
Thank you, man. I'm happy to be calling it with you. Here is Mason inside to Cale Barre. Puts it up with the right hand, up and in. Cale Barre.
Dallas and Wolfpack really just both at each other's necks right now. It's great. It's also great to see Yariel back. This is my first time seeing him play since he has recovered from his injury.
Now here's Mike Keating. He's going to take it inside. Mid-range, Jay, air ball. And the Mountaineers are going to let this one go out of bounds.
Mountaineers definitely had a little bit of maybe a finger or two on that one, not letting Mike get the shot in.
Now here is Brady Mitzer into Joey Nacito.
Just like Wilkes-Barre area, Dallas's roster really goes so far down. Every single piece that they have 2 of it.
Yeah, you know, they make sure to utilize everybody that's on that team. Whether you're on the bench or not, it doesn't matter to them. They're going to use you. As now here is Tice Mason. He is never on the bench. We have a whistle. And we'll see what this is. Foul's going to be on Luciano Januzzi. That's his second of the game and the first of the quarter for either team.
We see number 12, Cam shoveling there. Absolutely great performance so far from him tonight.
And Joey Nacito's shot is no good, but we have another whistle and a foul. We have Orlando Williams getting ready as well to sub into the game.
Wolfpack now both quarters, first and second, in a little bit of foul trouble. They have been hacking at Dallas all game. I see them getting a little bit frustrated and, you know, talking to the refs a little bit, but they have to slow down and watch. You know, you don't want anybody on senior night fouling out. Yeah,
and, you know, I told Nate earlier, I said, you know, you got to be careful in this type of matchup. These are 2 heavyweight teams playing against each other. You're at home. You don't want to get into foul trouble. You don't want to have to lose by going to the free throw line.
Absolutely. You know, maybe the game could have been a little bit different. You know, Mountaineers already being in the bonus in the first quarter and on pace, already 2 fouls now for Wolfpack, 0 for Dallas.
As Nacito sunk both his free throws, tying the game up at 16. Here's Orlando Williams.
Tice Mason for Dallas getting Athlete of the Week in the newspaper. I've seen some nice facts about him. Very good player over there for the Mountaineers.
Side Januzzi lost the handle, gets it back out to Orlando Williams. Mountaineers bench was looking for a travel, but a steal by Barre. Inside Mitzer. He loses it, and it's a travel. Oh no, a travel on Brady Mitzer. Ball's going to go back to the pack.
I was a little bit scared they were going to call a foul on Orlando. It looked like he kind of jumped into him, maybe got a hand check foul, but no, it's going to be a travel on Dallas.
And now here's David Januzzi. Had a couple of really tough shots there to end the first half, or the first quarter, I should say. As now here is Orlando Williams over to Mike Keating. Keating fakes the give. Gives it anyway. Here's Januzzi. Had to look at the 3, doesn't take it. Back to Shovlin.
Hesitated on that 3 there for just a moment.
Now here is Orlando Williams up against Brady Mitzer. Shovlin inside. Back out to Januzzi. Inside in the post to Mike Keating. He's going to take the spin move, put it up, and it's no good. Rebound going to go to the Mountaineers. Nice pass up to Mason, and he misses the layup. Oh, no. Ah, man, 2 tough misses there for Dallas.
After that fast break opportunity, it's coming now Wolfpack side.
Looks like we have Robert Fuentes checking back into the ball game. Now here's David Januzzi. Just about 5.5 left to play here in the second quarter.
Januzzi already with 9 points before the halftime break.
Januzzi left hand is blocked. Cale Barre with a tough rejection there.
Strong block there from Barre, sending David Januzzi into his own student section.
And that's a rarity, it seems like, Logan. You know, with David Januzzi, he doesn't have the size advantage on a lot of people, but he makes them pay. Not there.
Absolutely. He just maneuvers down into that paint, and if he's not going up on you, he has a nice shot opportunity from that mid-range.
Here's Orlando Williams putting the moves on a little bit on Max Scatton. Here's Dave Januzzi. Januzzi left side, mid-range, Jay, air ball, rebound to Fuentes. Nice hustle inside Mike Keating. No, rebound still fought for. Here's Keating again, puts it up. No good, and a foul.
What a hustle from Wilkes-Barre area. Fuentes, Keating, both of them really making that play alive, now ending up at the free throw line for Keating.
Some nice, tough hustle there by the Wolfpack. Results in some free throw shots.
Absolutely. Free throws just like this play right here. So far, it's not exactly a score-hungry game, so free throws like this are crucial.
As Keating hits his first.
Wolfpack only up 1 point. It's been so much back and forth. You know, you think this game would be at 30 points already, but it's only sitting at about 16 and 17 points.
Keating goes 2 for 2 from the line. 18-16 in favor of the Pack. Keating's 5th point of the ball game. Now here is Joey Nacito. Back to Tice Mason. Like I said, they want to keep him under wraps. They have Shovlin on him. That's a tough defensive assignment. Here's Barre. He pulls a triple. No, rebound to Cam Shovlin. He has a couple of rebounds here early, Logan.
Tice Mason looking so comfortable for Dallas. Only a sophomore, but man, the way he plays is so great.
Into the post, Robert Fuentes, no. Another rebound to Shovlin. They're going to call an over the back foul. It's going to go to the Mounts.
You know, someone like Cam Shovlin like that, he's getting so many rebounds. He's fighting so aggressively. You're bound to get a call like that here or there, or a couple times maybe in the game.
And they're going to take Shovlin out of the game here for a brief rest, as into the game is Achilles Fuentes. Both Fuentes brothers in the game.
Like I said before, 3 fouls for Wolfpack, only 1 for the Mountaineers. Wilkes-Barre area has to keep and continue to watch these fouls.
Here is Nacito. Miscommunication. And it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Pack basketball. That's a tough break there for the Mountaineers. Seems like a couple of early turnovers and missed opportunities for them are keeping this game really close.
Both these teams, you know, you don't see a lot of turnovers from them. So when something like that happens, you know, the other team really, really has to take advantage on what the chance that they're given.
We're going to go down at halftime to our courtside reporter, Braden Richards, as Orlando Williams with a deep 3, no. Rebound to Robert Fuentes. Taken in by Barre, though, stolen. Barre behind the back, puts it up. No. Rebound fought for. Taken in by Barre. The Mountaineers have another chance. Here's Nacito. Inside, tipped by Januzzi. Going to go out of bounds, going to stay with Dallas.
What a sequence of events. The hustle from Fuentes, bringing it down. Barre, absolute hustle fest. Both teams seems like always jumping out of bounds to get this ball.
Now here is Nacito. Back to Barre. Mason up against Mike Keating. It's a little bit of a mismatch here. Going to pass out to, that was Talon Geske. We have a whistle here. Foul's going to be on Wilkes-Barre area. That's, again, their 4th foul of the second quarter. They got to be careful staying out of foul trouble.
One more foul to give, or not to give, but to enter the bonus. 3:34 left in the second quarter before the halftime break.
Here's Barre inside, stolen by Fuentes. Nice defensive play. Achilles Fuentes puts it up and in. Achilles Fuentes with some nice hustle.
20-16. Achilles' first points of the game. Wolfpack now with a 4-point advantage.
Here are the Mountaineers to respond. This is Geske over to Tice Mason. He has some pressure on him at half court. Got to be careful. Passes out. Bad pass stolen by the Wolfpack. Here's Orlando Williams.
These Fuentes brothers with their steals are absolutely causing Wolfpack to have and keep this advantage.
Keating inside, puts it up and in. Mikey Keating.
All the gears are turning tonight. Every single player knows their role and is accomplishing greatness right now. 7 points for Mike Keating.
We have a whistle and a timeout by the Mountaineers. 22-16 in favor of the Wolfpack.
Graphics is a premier one-stop custom print shop that provides quality work with unmatched turnaround times. From variable mailings and postcards to brochures and catalogs. Check them out online. It's independentgraphics.com. Call 570-654-4040 for Lou Champy and his team at Independent Graphics.
We're back at the Den, 22-16 now in favor of the Wolfpack. Playing some really good basketball here early on, Logan.
Right out of that timeout. Fast pace, continuing foul after foul, charge after charge. Both teams hustling till the last buzzer.
Looks like we have another foul here. This time it was on Dallas, though. Wilkes-Barre area to get to check the ball into David Januzzi.
Dallas right now sitting at 10-0, undefeated for the season so far.
Here is David Januzzi. Here's Orlando Williams. And it's good. The bank is wide open today for the free throw line for Orlando Williams.
That's that freshman freshman year almost over. Great to see him develop and get a role into this such a good functioning team. He is going to develop into a great staple player for this.
Here is more hustle by the Pack. It's going to stay with Dallas. And some more aggressive defense, Logan.
Both the Fuenteses are absolutely doing great on the defensive end. Multiple steals for them.
That's going to stay with the Mountaineers here. This is Tice Mason down there to check it in. Athlete of the week. Wolfpack, like I said earlier, going to hope to keep him under wraps. Here is Joey Nacito up against Achilles Fuentes. Back out here is Nick Dudick. Here's Cale Barre. Inside in the mid-range, pulls it up, and sinks it. Cale Barre with a nice mid-range J.
What I can say about both these teams so far, Mountaineers and Wilkes-Barre area, their flow is just water. It's always moving. There's someone always open, and there's going to always be a shot opportunity.
David Januzzi responds with a triple of his own. David Januzzi pulls up in the face of the defense.
12 points for Januzzi, absolutely shining for senior night tonight.
Back out here is Mason. He pulls a triple over Keating, and he buries it. Tice Mason and David Januzzi going to trade threes here in the second quarter.
Dallas does not want to fall far behind at all coming into halftime.
Januzzi tried to respond, couldn't do so. Rebound here. Here is Mason. Stolen by Robert Fuentes. More good defense by the Pack. Januzzi inside to Achilles Fuentes. Puts it up and in. Achilles Fuentes with under a minute left to play here in the first half.
Fuentes, Robert, both the brothers doing great work here.
Nacito inside, puts it up, no foul call. He's going to put it up and in anyway.
No call. Coach Levan is a little mad for the ref. There could have been a charge there, a blocking foul, but nothing was called for the ref easing into the Mountaineers having a bucket before.
Under 30 seconds left here in the first half. Wolfpack going to keep it for the last shot. They hold a 6-point advantage right now, 29-23. They hit a buzzer beater to end the first quarter. We'll see if they could do so again. David Januzzi now. 13 seconds left to play.
Only down 6 points for the Mountaineers.
Screen set by Fuentes. Januzzi looking for the shot. Takes it inside, puts it up, and in and one! David Januzzi has ice in his veins.
The senior does not disappoint at all. 14 points, 2 buzzer beaters, first quarter, second quarter. Great way to bring the momentum forward for the Wolfpack.
Wolfpack bringing in a couple of late subs here in Tyre Bolden and Zion McGee as David Januzzi going to attempt another 3-point play. Now we got to watch because earlier he failed the first one, but the offensive rebound went to Robert Fuentes, kicked out to him for another nice shot.
Who knows? We might have Tahir right here snag a little board and get 2 more points for the Wolfpack.
Januzzi going to go to shoot his free throw. And it goes down. David Januzzi extends the lead to 9 for the Wolfpack. 3.3 seconds left to play here in the first half. Here is Nacito. He has to pull it. He does. No. And we will be right back. We're going to go down to the sideline here with Braden Richards.
Green Valley Landscaping Incorporated. We do commercial, residential, roadside improvements, landscape maintenance, hydro seeding, and irrigation. Our goal is to provide results that exceed our clients' expectations. Located on Reese Street in Plains, give us a call, 570-824-TREE. That's 824-8733. for Green Valley.
So I know there's some new things for him, but he helps me get all these guys locked in as the seniors. And then again, you saw a lot of back and forth. Two really good teams like to get up and down. So there was a lot of action for everybody to watch. Again, you're going to see another. We got to go play another 16 minutes. Good minutes to beat this good team.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach. See you guys.
Green Valley Landscaping Incorporated. We do commercial, residential, roadside improvements, landscape maintenance, hydro seeding, and irrigation. Our goal is to provide results that exceed our clients' expectations. Located on Reese Street in Plains, give us a call, 570-824-TREE. That's 824-8733 for Green Valley Landscaping Incorporated. No job too big or too small. We'd like to thank our local State Farm insurance agents. Frank Sirokach, located at 186 East Tioga Street in Tunkhannock. Call 570-836-4000 for Frank Sirokach. Mendocino's Pizzeria Ristorante, located in the ShopRite Plaza, Route 502 in Covington Township. 570-842-2070. You can visit them online. It is mendocinospizza.com. Like us on Facebook and Instagram, serving the North Pocono community for over 37 years. 570-842-2070, Mendocino's Pizzeria Ristorante. We thank our friends at Chancellor Financial Trusted Advisors. Services include asset management, retirement planning, education planning, estate planning, and tax planning. Give Bob Dwyer and his team a call for a free consultation, 570-822-4475. Chancellor Financial, located on Public Square in Wilkes-Barre. Orthodontics Unlimited has 5 convenient locations throughout Northeast Pennsylvania to serve you. Kingston, Clark Summit, Carbondale, Honesdale, and Dinkman's Ferry. Dr. Mariotti, Dr. Abod, and Dr. Serio encourage you to schedule a free consultation. Choose braces or aligners and enjoy unlimited confidence, unlimited smiling, and unlimited happiness. You can visit them online at orthounlimited.org. Choose Invisalign or braces and smile without limits. Schedule your free consultation at Orthodontics Unlimited with 5 locations throughout northeastern Pennsylvania. Personal injury lawyers, Comets Law. Comets Law Firm is a full-service law firm serving clients throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, with particular emphasis on the greater Wilkes-Barre and Scranton area. But they also service Allentown, Philadelphia, State College, Pottsville, and Harrisburg. Personal injury, motor vehicle accidents, medical malpractice, family law. Call Personal Injury Lawyers, Comets Law, 570-829-1111. CometsLaw.com for Jonathan Comets and his team of lawyers. At Cryotherapy Restore and Rejuvenate, we proudly combine state-of-the-art technology with personalized care to help you feel and perform at your best. Open 7 days a week, 16 Church Street in Dallas. Geared towards student athletes from high school and college to help their bodies recover by offering cutting-edge solutions. Student athlete packages are available for a 3-month unlimited amount of visits. Contact 570-228-2796. Email Amory at cryotherapysessions.com. Cryotherapy, 16 Church Street, Dallas, 570-228-2796. Visit Ravello's Pizza in the pizza capital of the world, Old Forge, Pennsylvania. Call 570-457-9843. Voted #1 pizza in downtown Old Forge. Open 7 days a week. Ravello's Pizza, Old Forge. Independent Graphics is a premier one-stop custom print shop that provides quality work with unmatched turnaround times. From variable mailings and postcards to brochures and catalogs. Check them out online. It's independentgraphics.com. Call 570-654-4040 for Lou Champy and his team at Independent Graphics.
Wilkes-Barre area, we are back after that halftime break. Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack and the Dallas Mountaineers. Strong start for Wolfpack at the end of that second quarter. Absolutely steam rolling and building that process and just getting momentum now coming into this third quarter. Wolfpack already continuing with one foul now in the third quarter. We've seen foul issue all game so far.
All right, we are back here for the second half. Thank you, Logan, for carrying me.
Absolutely.
So, John Mendola, Logan Krakenfels here for Dallas and Wilkes-Barre. So exciting tonight, the atmosphere and what the heck is going on here at Wilkes-Barre area tonight. 32-23.
A lot of travel so far this game. We've seen from Dallas, we've seen from Wilkes-Barre, and Mr. Mendola, like I was just saying, Wilkes-Barre area, all the gears are turning. Every piece is doing the right job. It's a well-oiled machine, and they are steamrolling the Mountaineers so far tonight.
The Januzzi's now with the basketball. David has been excellent tonight, stepping up in his final home game here, regular season for the Wolfpack. Who knows what will happen from here? Januzzi for the tray on cue.
There we go. 18 points already. He is on track for a very good game. Last game at the Den. It's a sad pardon, but he is feeling himself tonight.
Tice Mason the other way. Score the bucket, the athlete of the week.
I was just saying that to Mark earlier. Athlete of the week, very well deserved. Only a sophomore.
Got a lot of talent, can play multiple sports. Back to David Januzzi. Tries another tray. This one off the mark. Rebound to Flanagan, who is a man-child. Went out with 2 fouls. Barre the other way. Couldn't bury it, so it's Michael Keating now.
We have a 3-point competition coming out of this halftime break. Both teams going blow for blow.
Keating has had some threes. There's a little Euro-style move, and Flanagan now comes up with it. Flanagan doing his own throw it to himself, but it is Shovlin on the rebound.
Cam Shovlin all game being up there and being so aggressive on those rebounds.
Right on the line as the official was right there. It's going the other way. A big shout out to our Auditor General. You got to interview him this week. He came. He might be even watching right now.
I hope he is. If you're listening out there, very soft-spoken, great story, great job. I love how, he loved his job. He loved all the factors, and he came to our school to give kids some speech and a little bit of motivation about finance and just some real-world topics. I love that.
And some awards to our artists at Kappa. And, again, this guy is still fit at his age. A good-looking guy who, again, he was a special agent, and now he's the Auditor General and loves what he does.
Absolutely great story for our Auditor General, Tim DeFore.
Well, here we are. We're at the Wolfpack Den. It's 35-26. John Mendola, Logan Krakenfels. Nate's going to join us in just a little bit, and we'll get to him for quarter number 4. And we thank Mark for the first half. He is a senior. Logan's a junior. Nate's a junior. So we still have some guys and some girls here with our broadcast crew that are ready to take it into next year.
Not just the players on the court, but us up here. It was great, all year. We all changed. I grown so much. I learned so much, being up here with you, Mark, Nate, Tijan. It goes on and on, everybody. It's just great, the process that we built, really, throughout the season.
Yeah, it's nice to see, you guys are all friends now. And, again, you might have knew each other a little bit. We know each other a little bit more from putting equipment together to breaking it down and then getting involved in these games. And some of them are a little bit lopsided. Others are really close. Like Riverside this year was so exciting. And this Dallas game is rivaling that right now.
Absolutely.
Here comes the free throw. And no good.
We see Wilkes-Barre area 3 fouls, foul trouble all game for the Den.
So 11 points on the other end there for Tice Mason. And Januzzi, as Logan had said, has 18. Nacito high off the glass, almost got it to go.
9-point lead so far for Wolfpack. I would say that's probably the biggest lead of the game so far, honestly. It has been so close and neck to neck every single quarter.
Callan Geske in the lineup for Dallas. He was the starting quarterback this year. Just a very good student, solid kid. But Pat Flanagan really has those broad shoulders at 6'4", 195 pounds as a junior. This Dallas team is talented as any team we've seen come in this gymnasium, including Riverside. They can play with anybody.
Really 10-0 in the conference, about to go to playoffs. A strong team that will definitely be bold and be a very, very, very big challenge to fight in the playoffs.
35-28, 5 minutes and change on the clock here in quarter number 3. Appreciate you watching here as we are driven by McCarthy Tire, celebrating 100 years in business. It's awfully challenging to do that. The family has done an outstanding job. Fuentes inside, got blocked a couple times. 3 for a quarter, stripped, and Dallas comes up with it. And Mason coming out of the scrum. Flanagan, no foul called either way. And timeout, WB 35-30. Wolfpack by 5. We'll be right back.
State Farm agent Courtney Lisk a call. She's located in the Green Ridge section of Scranton at 1759 Sanderson Avenue. Call 570-800-5969. Supportive and committed to the community as well as local nonprofit organizations. Check out our 250 5-star Google reviews. Customize insurance based on your family's individual needs. It's State Farm agent Courtney Lisk, located in the Green Ridge section of Scranton. 570-800-5969. Check her out online at CourtneyLiskInsurance.com.
We are back after the timeout. Wolfpack was up a bunch, but I think you have to feel, Logan, that it's going to come down to a couple points.
Definitely two teams like this are going to definitely come down to not that big of a point deficit. So right now, a little bit of a scare for Wolfpack. No more fouls. If you have one more, and they will be in the bonus. Mountaineers getting those easy free throws that can change how close this lead is cut for Wolfpack.
And to your point, no fouls for Dallas Logan here in quarter number 3. And again, Mark Belinsky, he is a perfectionist. Here is Shovelin jumper. Nothing but backboard, and then out of bounds goes Barre.
Fuentes, Robert, and Achilles, both of them really, really great hustle on the defensive end tonight. The steals, on the people like glue, just stuck on them.
They're basically harassers. They're good at harassing people when they have the basketball, and then on the offensive end, they're able to get through tight windows with physical contact. Hard-nosed kids. Flanagan with a big rebound after a Januzzi miss. Under 4 minutes to go here at the Den. Nacito, kick out, Barre, 3B, off the rim. Bounced around, Nacito, blocked, foul coming up.
That will be Wilkes-Barre's 5th. So now for the rest of this quarter, 3:49 remains, and they will be in the bonus.
Number 12, Shovelin is 3rd. Team's 5th.
Not a score for Wolfpack in a little bit now on a kind of a dry streak. You know, they went on that roll coming out of the second quarter into the third quarter.
Appreciate you guys joining us here on the John Mendola Show Network, our Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast. So lucky to have our students learn this process and be a part of this. And Logan, in his first year of doing some basketball games, does some great interviews at school. And, hey, you're putting in for that job next year at Geisinger. We wish you the best with that.
Absolutely. I'm very excited for that opportunity. You know, I was happy I was introduced to that. And hopefully, you know, I'll find out some more things. You know, I'm just expanding my expertise in every category.
Half-day school, half-day work for you potentially next year in your senior year. So we'll see how that works out. Back to the ball game here. It is Keating with the basketball. Drives in, extra stepper. It's going to be a travel.
You know, this game is so intense. We're so into it that you're almost forgetting that it's senior night. Of course, always shout out all the seniors, whether they've been here for 4 years. You know, Coach Lynn is saying David Januzzi, 90-something starts. That is a lot of basketball games for varsity ball.
Just being a freshman here, we're going to get a foul here. Flanagan doesn't need another one. And, again, he had 2 early in that first quarter. And Mark Belinsky had to sit him. And now we're going to get a foul against David Januzzi. That's 3 for him.
That's not good. You know, you get another one, you're in that foul risk, you're getting fouled out soon. And that's a player that you're going to absolutely need in the fourth quarter if it gets, just like this game so far, a close game.
There's been a big bench rotation from both squads tonight. You know, we've seen players come in, so the depth is there. Wilkes-Barre's used a ton of guys.
Definitely. You know, if you're missing a piece for Dallas, if you're missing a piece for Wilkes-Barre, both teams have a replacement that's just as good.
A lot of basketball fans out here tonight, Logan, that just want to go see a good basketball game. Some of the old timers, you know, referees, older coaches, people like that in the crowd tonight.
Well, they definitely came to a good game. You know, it's not exactly the highest scoring game, but both ends, defense, offense, have been there.
Fuentes to Fuentes.
There we go. We see the brotherly love. Both Fuentes is connecting for that and one opportunity. Robert's 6th point of the night.
So a very nice play as Achilles to Robert. 37-34, 3-point advantage as this thing is buttoned up just a bit here in the third quarter.
Nice score there by the Mountaineers. Both teams, when they drive, they're going all the way to that rack, fighting through 2 or 3 people just to get a layup down.
Down low, another turnover. Wilkes-Barre just, again, can't seem to do anything right. They were doing everything right in the second, and Dallas takes the lead, 38-37.
Chris Flanagan, I thought he was going up for a dunk, but he just decided to put it off the backboard, playing it safe.
2:23 now on the clock here in quarter number 3. This is down to the wire, no doubt. We're playing.
Just like that, the Mountaineers have the lead by 1 point.
Here is Fuentes to Fuentes. Still looking around. Tice Mason decides to go follow David Januzzi around. Keating in the paint, spinner. Doesn't make it off of Barre. It'll stay here for the Wolfpack.
Mike Keating not being able to connect on too many shots tonight. You know, his abilities is always there down in the post, you know, for the 3, whatever he needs. But so far tonight, the shots are not exactly falling.
Less than 2 now. 5 fouls for the Wolfpack, as Logan had mentioned in this third quarter. Just 1 for Dallas. 13 points for Nocito. Leads his squad.
Nocito really doing it all for Dallas. Commanding the floor, dishing it out, and of course scoring.
Williams lost it. Tice Mason scoop it up. 40-37. Timeout. Wilkes-Barre area. We'll be right back.
Thank our friends at Chancellor Financial Trusted Advisors. Services include asset management, retirement planning, education planning, estate planning, and tax planning. Give Bob Dwyer and his team a call for a free consultation, 570-822-4475. Chancellor Financial, located on Public Square in Wilkes-Barre.
We are back at it here at Wilkes-Barre area. John Mendola, Logan Krakenfels, our student broadcast tonight. David Januzzi in the lane. Can't connect. Boy, what a difference, Logan. The confidence in quarter 2 was tremendous to now here in the third. It's not there. Barre on the shot.
Absolutely. Wilkes-Barre area on a little bit of a dry streak. Only about a buck left in this third quarter.
So here comes Keating. And right now they can't hit a bucket. And Wolfpack are going to have to gather themselves. Outside shot, Barre. Ouch. That one stings.
Januzzi did everything right. He closed out. He put that hand up. He jumped for it. No foul. That's just a great shot from Dallas.
What a turn of events. Wolfpack were up, 9, 10, 11. It's 45-37. Dallas the other way. A huge run right now for the Mountaineers.
They just seem so comfortable in the den. Again, like I said earlier, all the pieces are working. Every player is playing their role.
Keating down low. They need something. A free throw would help.
Absolutely. Just cutting those points down a little bit coming into the fourth quarter is going to be great. Maybe Wilkes-Barre area now flips it over and they get a roll for themselves in the fourth quarter, get themselves back in this game. Mike Keating, 7 points for himself tonight. Second leading scorer for the Wolfpack.
24.3 seconds.
subbing in for Wilkes-Barre area. Zion McGee, another great player, crucial role player here for Wilkes-Barre area.
45-39 is the count. Wilkes-Barre just has to work on getting a stop here.
Dallas will probably hold it down to only one shot.
Moving the basketball around well. They got all the guys that can handle the basketball. Here's Macedo. Pickpocketed. Nice play. But Barre comes up with it, and it's not going to go anywhere. 45-39, 6-point advantage. We'll be back. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter. John Mendola now back with Nate Franchella. Nate, our first time calling a game. You ready?
Yeah, I'm excited here tonight.
All right, it is the fourth quarter. What happened in the third of the Wolfpack?
You know, I really didn't like our shot selection we were taking. I thought they were very questionable shots. It looked like we were trying too hard to take the lead even further instead of playing our own game.
David Januzzi finds a roll. We need some kind of momentum. Maybe that'll help us here. 45-41, close the gap a bit.
Yeah.
Foul trouble didn't help us in that third. We had 5, they had 1.
No, we've had foul trouble all night here.
So we got to travel over there, and it'll be Wolfpack basketball. That helps. Maybe you're the luck factor, Nate.
Maybe.
So, Nate, your first time doing some basketball games this year. You're a natural at it. Talk about your love of sports.
You know, I've loved sports since I was a little kid. I've loved watching. I play soccer. I love watching football. Started playing lacrosse here too. I watch every sport usually. I don't know. I just get some excited out of it.
And maybe in the fall you'll do a little for the football games.
Yeah, probably.
All right, that'd be good. So, and you got some soccer this week. You're still playing in your league.
Yep.
All right. All right. So we had a little bit of a wet spot on the floor in the paint. The official called the timeout, and Johnny Mendola on the computer. He's got all his cameraman ready to go, directing him in the right way, and we're all ready, Nate. You got to hang out with that guy sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
Steele coming back and scooping it up. How about that bucket there for Dallas, Chris Flanagan?
Yeah, that was an insane bucket by Flanagan. I don't know how he got that shot up.
David Januzzi tried to go airborne. He came up a bit short. 6-point lead. Here's the other Flanagan. This kid's a man. What do they call? They called a timeout. Oh, my goodness. Mark Belinsky, yeah, we're going to take a timeout. 6:55 on the clock negates the dunk. Geske comes into the ball game, the quarterback for the Mountaineers. And now he can play some basketball as well, just an outstanding athlete. Tice Mason showing that quick first step, but he couldn't finish it. Flanagan underneath. Back to Mason. And Mason knifes through.
Yeah, Dallas has been doing really good driving to the basket this second half, and they just look really tired out there.
Wolfpack now trailing by 8. Luciano sometimes could hit a 3. Rainbow 3!
Yeah, way to get the shot over the defender. A nice 3.
Down 5 now, the Wolfpack hanging in there with Dallas. They had that lead going into the half, but Dallas with a monster third quarter put themselves ahead. Back over to Nacito. Dallas unbeaten in the division. Mason tried to get it over Shovlin, had a huge height advantage, but Shovlin over the back.
Yeah, the past 2 plays here, Mason keeps driving in on Shovlin.
Tice Mason now back to leading his team in points. Not a true basketball player. He's 5'10", but he can do anything you want him to do. Football field, basketball, he's a multi-sport athlete.
Yeah, a lot of these Dallas kids here are multi-sports athletes, just a really athletic school.
50-44, 6-point advantage. That's a half a tray of Old Forge, our Carol and Janelle. And now it goes to 7. 6 minutes, lots and lots of time. Mark Belinsky, intense as any coach you'll see. Januzzi with Mason draped over him and one.
That is exactly what the Wolfpack needed at that moment.
David Januzzi showing his muscle on the scoreboard and on the floor right now as Fuentes gets back in there.
Yeah, Januzzi's so great at keeping his shoulder down and driving to the basket.
5:51 on the clock. That's 22 points here for David Januzzi, the senior. Score it. It'll come down to a lot of the fundamentals. Free throws could be huge in this thing down the stretch.
Yeah, especially foul trouble here. Hopefully Wolfpack can stop fouling tonight.
1 foul apiece here in quarter number 4 at the 5:40 mark. Mason. They keep going back and forth. Mason is all fired up. What a competitor. Dad was a heck of a competitor back in the day. I'm sure there's some competitiveness in Mom, too, so it's all in the blood. What a take by Keating.
This game is getting really intense here. Each team is driving to the basket and finishing off those buckets.
53-49, a 4-point deficit for the Wolfpack. Here's Flanagan, kick out, Barry's athletic as heck, and then back over and Nacito back in his hands. Flanagan gets open for a second and scores it.
Yeah,
he's tough, 6'4".
Yeah, it was a nice cut there by Keating. For someone so tall, I don't know how you can lose him.
Flanagan's got a nice upper body, too. He's not just some basketball kid. He's got a little bit of muscle there as well. Here is Januzzi now trying to work on Mason. Fading away and scoring it. Back and forth we go. 4:33 on the clock, and we'll be back after the timeout.
Embroidery and screen printing, 570-714-3617. Custom screen printing and embroidery, 35 plus years experience in the apparel decorating industry. Multicolor embroidery, logo design, teamwear, corporate apparel. Visit our showroom at 1081 Main Street in Swoyersville or give us a call, 570-714-3617, or visit us online at sharperembroidery.com.
We are back here at the Wolfpack Den, a 4-point game, 4:29 on the clock, and the Mountaineers lead the Wolfpack, but we're fighting back, Nate. Inside, Mason again. This is back and forth between Tice Mason and David Januzzi.
Yeah, Mason's making it happen here for the Mountaineers tonight. Keeps driving to the basket and finding his wide open looks.
He's got 21. David Januzzi has 25. You do one thing, I'll do another. Nate Franchella, junior here at Wilkes-Barre High School. There is Lucci. That looks off, and it is. But Keating fighting for the rebound, goes up strong, but not strong enough over Flanagan. He's too tough.
Yeah, Wilkes-Barre is going to need some intensity on defense and rebounds if they want to have a shot in this one.
Down 6. Almost a turnover there with Flanagan. Keating's got to have to guard him tightly. And a foul here on the floor from Keating. So that'll be just his first.
Yeah, right there, Flanagan, as you were saying earlier, is just such a strong dude. It's going to be hard to stop him from getting the basket.
Dallas will inbound here. Nice crowd on hand tonight here at Wilkes-Barre area. Weather has been favorable this week. Last week, not so much. Did you get enough sleep last week?
Yeah, I got the sleep I needed.
All rested up, ready for school. I hope your grades are good, Nate.
Yeah, they've been all right this year, I'd say.
All right, here we go. Tice Mason with the basketball. Shovlin gets a forearm in him. No call there. 3:28. Dallas could just play keep away if they want. And Shovlin's going to get called on the foul.
Yeah, 3 fouls here for Wolfpack in this quarter. Hopefully they don't get into the bonus with 5.
Now it's 4. And it just adds up quickly on that scoreboard.
Yeah.
Appreciate you joining us here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Student Broadcast. Our broadcast team, all students. In the first half, it was Mark McNulty calling the game. He's a senior. He's going to head to Wilkes University for communications. Nate, this is just a hobby for you, but yeah, you having fun at it? Make you think about the next level, or?
Yeah, it definitely does. I really love it up here.
Well, you're doing a heck of a job. You got natural talent, no doubt. You should consider it.
Thanks.
But there's probably more, better ways to, get yourself going with your smarts. You're in STEM, right?
Yeah, I am.
You and those STEM kids doing a heck of a job. Flanagan scores the outside Ranger.
Yeah, Januzzi and Keating just got stuck on each other there, which left Flanagan wide open.
Pat Flanagan hitting that tray makes it a 9-point lead for Dallas. That's going to be tough to overcome. Januzzi throws up something, and then the rebound doesn't go, and Dallas comes up with a rebound. Now they can just play keep away. And this one could be a freebie. Corner pocket, Mason off the rim. Here's Lucci. Keating amongst some peeps. He's going to get fouled, go to the free throw line. Does stop the clock, gives you some free throws, and he's usually pretty good at that free throw line.
Yeah, still 2 minutes and 30 seconds here tonight. It still could be anyone's game.
25 points for David Januzzi, 21 for Tice Mason the other side. Scored a bucket from Keating. Now these guys will separate when the playoffs come. Wilkes-Barre will go to 6A, and Dallas will be in 4A. 7-point lead. Here comes Dallas with their half-court offense. Still some timeouts out there. Just a matter of who's going to use them here late. And we got to travel. It's going Wilkes-Barre's way. That's a huge turnover.
Yeah, it's a good press defense there from the Wolfpack causing the travel.
Nate, what would you like to see from the Wolfpack now? An automatic 3 or just get a bucket even if it's a 2?
I'd just say just get a bucket, even if it's a 2. Just try to play your game here tonight.
Keating. Back over. Weren't sure if we'd see Ariel Argueta play this season with that injury. But nice to see him and get the start tonight.
Yeah, 2 injuries in back-to-back seasons from him. It's so impressive he could be able to play a senior season.
Seven points. That one doesn't go for Januzzi. Down court, gimme. Flanagan throws it down.
Yeah, that one right there was the silencer.
Full timeout, Wolfpack. 62-53. We'll be right back.
Pizzeria Ristorante, located in the ShopRite Plaza, Route 502 in Covington Township. 570-842-2070. You can visit them online. It is mendocinospizza.com. Like us on Facebook and Instagram, serving the North Pocono community for over 37 years. 570-842-2070. Mendocino's Pizzeria Ristorante.
We are back here at the Den, 62-53. Wolfpack need points now.
Yeah, here's where they'll probably try to look for the quick three.
Januzzi, Trey, got it. 28 for David. Down 6. Steal. Call timeout. Oh, it's a jump ball. Do they have any timeouts, Nate?
It looks like they have one left.
Check with our computer guy, Johnny. One left. Is that what he said?
He got one left, too.
He knows what he's talking about. Dallas has the basketball. 122. They're looking for a foul. Over to Tice Mason. They didn't get it. Mason scores a gimme.
Yeah, Fuentes there tried to foul him. Just couldn't get there quick enough and left Mason wide open.
Outside, Jay Keating didn't go. Fuentes, Mason, Nacido, and Fuentes on the foul. 1:03 on the clock. 8 points separates these two.
Yeah, the Wolfpack offense here is just going to have to hit really quick threes and try to get a steal on defense.
Guetta will come out. Williams will come in. Nacido, this might be a gimme here for the free throws from him. No, that's that first one. He'll come in here for the second. No, they'll just shake his hand. All right, I was just checking on that. Thought they'd come to try to rebound. The Wolfpack will have a chance to cut it to 5, maybe 6. And it will be 6 if they could hit a 3. They're down 9. 57 seconds. Keating, they got to shoot soon. Keating goes up and gets fouled with 52 seconds. So again, it does stop the clock. You do get 2 shots here to make it maybe 7.
Yeah, interesting choice to drive to the basket there, too. Everyone was really expecting a 3 there.
So still making some changes on that bench is Mark Belinsky. He brings in Tanner Geske, or Talon Geske, that is. Nate, what do you think this team has to do to win a 6A championship? Wilkes-Barre, I mean, they played a good season, but they played some tough teams as well, but it's kind of wide open in 6A right now.
Yeah, I think it's going to keep up their intensity the whole game, because I've seen in games where we're up by a couple points and they just lose it towards the end of the game. They said they really keep their high pressure and high intensity to win it.
Hazleton, Scranton, Delaware Valley, those squads will be competing with them. I mean, West Scranton the other day had a big upset, I think, against DV. So, you know, there's some up and downs in general. Hazleton played us so well. Now, we play them on Thursday on the road.
Yeah, that'd be a tough game.
Wilkes-Barre's got to rebound and come back for that after a huge Dallas game. Time out on the floor. We'll be right back.
Graphics is a premier one-stop custom print shop that provides quality work with unmatched turnaround times. From variable mailings and postcards to brochures and catalogs. Check them out online. It's independentgraphics.com. Call 570-654-4040 for Lou Champy and his team at Independent Craft.
We are back here in Holy Redeemer, beat Wyoming area tonight. So first loss for Wyoming area in the league.
Yeah, they're an impressive team. That's a really surprising outcome.
Yeah, Holy Redeemer fighting away, and that game was over at Redeemer, I believe. So that was a big win for them. But here, Dallas gained command in that third quarter, and 67-58, Wilkes-Barre needs to hit a shot. Flanagan, and a foul there on Lucci Januzzi. I mean, it's tough. Januzzi scored 28 points. He can't hit every shot, but he's hit a lot.
Yeah, he's been doing that all year, it seems. He's just such a clutch player as well. It's just unfortunate he couldn't get the outcome he wanted tonight.
And this one, the way you felt in the first half, like you kind of thought, okay, Wilkes-Barre could definitely play with Dallas. They could even beat Dallas. In that second quarter, they had that lead, but whether it was halftime adjustments or just some tough shooting there on the Wolfpack end and good shooting on Dallas's end, the third quarter, the turnaround was monstrous.
Yeah, that third quarter really killed us in the long run.
69-58, John Mendola, Nate Franchella, junior here at Wilkes-Barre High School, our student broadcast. David Januzzi, 31 points. Timeout. We'll be right back.
Orthodontics Unlimited has 5 convenient locations throughout Northeast Pennsylvania to serve you. Kingston, Clark Summit, Carbondale, Honesdale, and Dingman's Ferry. Dr. Mariotti, Dr. Abod, and Dr. Serio encourage you to schedule a free consultation. Choose braces or aligners and enjoy unlimited confidence, unlimited smiling, and unlimited happiness. You can visit them online at orthounlimited.org. Choose Invisalign or braces and smile without limits. Schedule your free consultation at Orthodontics Unlimited with 5 locations throughout Northeastern.
Back at it here at the Wolfpack Den. Wolfpack makes some substitutions. Tice Mason hold the ball. Back over to Nacito. We know who they're going to foul. Some of the seniors getting back in here. Senior night, Nate, 7, honored. Not easy, to keep things going, whether soccer, basketball, bowling, the drama club for all those years. It takes a commitment.
Yeah, it really does. These kids here, it's an impressive group.
Nacito on the free throw, hits it. Williams and Fuentes are going to come in. (70-61), 9-point advantage with 29.7. No more timeouts, Nate. You're going to have to foul your way. You got to make every shot and then keep fouling.
Yeah, and just hope they miss their 3 throws.
Januzzi, 3. Off the rim. Flanagan leaps into that for the rebound. Now Dallas just has to hold the basketball. Dribble it out. Barre, heck of an athlete. And then knocked out there by the Wolfpack with 12.2.
Yeah, not the outcome Wolfpack wanted tonight, but this really showed how Dallas is a resilient team.
And again, some bright spots for Wilkes-Barre area, but again, as Nate said, it's a tough one to swallow as we head to the postseason next week. 71-61 the final. For our student broadcast team, I'm John Mendola. Have a great night.